tonight. I spent a few hours out here today doing some work. See, our almond tree is blooming now. No sign of anything happening with the grafts, but we won't give up yet. These flowers are so pretty, aren't they? Kind of looks like art to me, Japanese art. A lot of things are waking up in the garden. Pomegranate trees, which are going to get a lot more sunlight this summer because we had the big boughs that were hanging almost halfway across our yard cut. Bougainvillea here, we had two of them, and I took one out. I don't know, hopefully I didn't kill it. I put it in the front yard, but this is waking up. Our apple tree is blooming. This is the first thing that wakes up in our garden. Meg's checking it all out. And these trellis looking things, this was part. Oh, hi baby, what you doing? Hi, what you doing? I think it's getting bugs. Hi, what you doing? So pretty. Look at that beautiful bird. What you doing? Oops. Oh my gosh. Wow, what a gift that is. I don't know what he's doing. He's got to be getting bugs. So cool. So pretty. Look at that purple throat. Beautiful. Thank you for the interruption of my video. It's a beautiful interruption. These little guys are so friendly. Sometimes I think they just like to watch and see what you're doing. What are you doing, Meg? Don't be jealous that Mommy's talking to the bird. The bird was checking her out. That's funny. That might be a good spot for you up there. Anyway, these used to be part of a fence that we put around our lemon tree. When we first got our lemon tree, we had our dog Rio, and our dog Rio got mad one day because we left him at home. He was used to always being able to go, and he got mad. He was kind of emotional. We'll call him an emotional dog, a very good but emotional dog. He was a Belgian Malinois. And so we had to put these fence things around our lemon to protect it because oh, there's Mr. Painter. Because he actually, hey, Sakti, thanks for joining the channel. But he actually ripped a limb off of our Meyer lemon, and we didn't want anything ripping up our lemon. It's trash day tomorrow. He's getting all the trash up. See the apples? Isn't that gorgeous? This is an Anna apple, in case you're wondering, and it sets on early, which is great because we live in the desert, and anything that sets on late doesn't do as well.
It's okay. Daddy's not gonna hurt you. Did you go see Rose?
Oh, hi, Olivia. Thanks for joining the channel. You can see my face in the profile of my channel, but I'm happily married to my husband there. And this is a mandarin. It's never done anything. You want to say hi, Olivia? Hi, how's it going? Thank you. I appreciate the compliment. There's Miss Meg. She's my baby. And this is our Meyer lemon. And I kind of think Eureka's do better in the desert, but this Meyer lemon is so good. And look, you can see it's actually starting to get some buds here. He is a hardworking man. I appreciate him. See that? Just kind of see the purple little spots there. That's where it's going to bud out. And maybe on this one too. It's just waking up and getting started. Yeah, lemon tree. It's a Meyer lemon tree. But the cool thing about this Meyer lemon tree is the skins on the lemon are actually sweet. So I usually actually slice it and I eat the whole thing. Now you don't want to just sit and eat lemons all day because it wouldn't be great for your teeth, right? And here's our kumquat. And it's kind of waking up too. You can see these little spots right here. Got some new growth. Who knows, maybe it'll flower early. Could happen. This kumquat has actually been really good to us. And oops, looks like I missed one. There we go. We picked a whole bunch in the fall. The fig tree. And this is a grapefruit. This is going to be the 3rd year. This actually fell off of our dwarf ruby red grapefruit, and I don't know if I'm going to get a true dwarf ruby red grapefruit or what it's going to be, but have a good night, Olivia. Thanks for joining in. I don't know, but I thought, wow, you know, a free tree, and it's doing really good. This is our hot wall, so I was kind of surprised it would do good here, but we'll see. We'll find out, right? This is pistachio. You have to have a male and a female for a pistachio tree. They are not self-pollinating. We've actually gotten pistachios a couple times now, and it takes about 20 to 30 years to get pistachios on a tree, so you'll have to consider whether you have the time frame in your lifetime, but thankfully we will get some pistachios in our lifetime. This is our apricot, which I really, really love, and sadly it has a really bad borer infection. And I've tried everything that I can think of. If anybody knows any new tricks, but look at that right there. That is a sign of an active borer infestation. And I'm sorry to say that I can see that it's moving up the tree. So that's why I did a graft onto the almond. I'm hoping it'll take, but I don't know if it will or not. The other thing I'm trying is I took a cutting and I dipped it in some rooting powder, and I have it here in our grow room. I'm hopeful that this could potentially root. Let's take a look here. This is our grow room. It's pretty humid. Look at that, the zucchini's putting a flower on. But where did I put them? They're over here someplace. Oh, here we go. These are my cuttings from our fig tree and from the apricot, and it didn't mold. So I'm thinking there's a possibility these could actually root and I could get new baby trees. Oh, she's the baby. Look at that. She is such a loyal dog. She follows me everywhere. But we have some tomatoes up here and peppers over here, eggplant. You can see they're blooming. Zucchini, some carrots and some onions growing in that tray there. Sweet potato, ginger, sweet potato. I've had to redo a few things. It's the first time I've ever had a grow room like this. It's humid, which there's a lot of things that like humidity, but there's some things that don't. So I'm probably going to be taking most of the plants out of these back hanging baskets. And we have a problem with fungus gnats too, but we bought one of those mosquito zappers to hang, so we'll see if we can get rid of those guys. Give it a try. But I'm going to be changing these out, and I think I'm probably going to do peppers and pineapples in this one here, and then more tomatoes over here. For right now, I'm starting some cucumbers and a tomatillo. Oh, and I forgot I moved a squash, but I still have one left. And over here you can see I'm trying to grow pineapple. I've never grown pineapple before. I have no idea if this is going to work or not, but we will give it a try. I may not have picked the most effective method of rooting, but time is on my side. I can keep trying and growing. But that's just a little update from our yard. Look up, baby. Come on. Hopefully we'll get strawberries in here. We put seeds in it. And this is our second apple tree. It's actually a delicious apple tree. And last year we actually got apples for the first time on this. They were little tiny apples, but it actually made apples. The hard thing about this delicious apple tree is it wakes up later. So it actually starts fruiting later. Although, oh, look at that. We've got some buds there that are getting green. All right, there's hope. So the problem with them fruiting later is the tree doesn't have as much time, and you can't leave a lot of fruit on your trees here if you have a really, really hot sun. You know, we had a really hot summer last year. We had 120 for 5 days, which thankfully all of our trees survived that. But a lot of people lost trees in landscaping. But I'm in the process of working on our garden beds. I'll probably do this one last because I still have some cauliflower and broccoli going in here. So it'll be last. And I can see some of our herbs are waking up. Here, the mullein is starting to grow again. It's a pretty cool herb if you've never heard of it before. Look it up, see for yourself. You can see all the foliage maybe. Can you see it? I guess we have reflection. You can kind of see it, right? That hanger right there is really happy. And then this other bed over here, I'm in the process of cleaning up. I moved our grill off of the porch to make a little more space because we have less porch now that we have a grow room. But I'm going to plant the quinoa in this garden bed. Last year I grew one quinoa plant. I had more planted, but I didn't realize the critters were all going to eat it. So I'm going to be sewing these little sleeves and staking them to kind of protect them so nothing gets to them. And in this garden bed, we have some clary sage that's growing. I have some cilantro that was actually in the grow room and I transplanted it. Parsley, fennel. Hopefully the asparagus will come up in here. Have some garlic, a lot of garlic. Garlic really helps to repel bugs. Some yarrow right here. This is our one surviving horseradish. I don't know if it's, looks like it might be starting to wake up. I had 5 in here, if you can believe it. And what are you doing, Meg? Come on, out of there. Come on. Good girl. I had 5 in there, and the critters ate all of them. I don't know if it was rats, rabbits, or what it was, but it did. Let's see. That might be feverfew down there. I hope it is. And back over there, we have stinging nettle, super nutritious food. In the very back corner, that's a blackberry that actually survived our week of 120. Catnip. Catnip actually repels those tomato hornworms. And I'm planning to plant Thornton tomatoes down here. Last year we had a Thornton tomato and it actually survived a whole week of 120 and produced very sweet medium-sized tomatoes. So if you live in the desert, Thornton tomatoes are your friend. This is our Stella cherry, and this is a new addition to our garden. This is going to be its 3rd year. It survived a week of 120. Wow. I'm pretty excited about this. Cherries are so delicious. Last year it actually made 3 flowers. And so I don't know if there's any possibility at all we could get a cherry just to see what it's going to taste like. But look, those buds kind of look like they could bloom. That's how all the other ones started out, right? And these containers here, a friend gave me, and I'm going to use it to share plants. That way I could make it out of there, baby. That way I can like share plants with people like tomatoes and eggplants and maybe some basil. And not give away my big containers, right? But still have something that's sturdy that they can have the plants in until they're able to transplant them into their own containers or their own garden. But that's kind of what we have going today. I pretty much, doesn't look like I got anything done. I did get some leaves raked up, but it takes time. It's kind of a journey. Appreciate y'all tuning in tonight and spending a little time with me here in the garden. Meg says hi. Hi, baby. Can you say hi? Thanks for watching. Have a blessed night.